For the next several decades, in the 1820s and 1830s, Canadians peacefully built cities and established settlements in the West, all the way to the Pacific coast. Despite this outward calm, however, many in Canada had come to feel that their English rulers had too much power, and some rioted against English control in 1837. The British Parliament, fearing there would be another revolution against England in North America, joined Upper and Lower Canada. The British Parliament also established two Canadian legislative bodies elected by the people, an assembly with real power to make laws that would not be subject to England's approval. Then, in 1866, inside this building, Canadian and British leaders drafted the British North America Act, which effectively established Canada's independence. The act passed the British Parliament in 1867. Every July 1st, Canadians marked the act's passage by celebrating Canada Day. The country's symbol, the maple leaf, is found everywhere on the holiday. At night, fireworks fill the skies in towns and cities across the nation. Canadians live under a government modeled on both the British and U.S. systems. Its national government has three branches. First, a judicial branch. Its highest court is the Supreme Court. Next, the legislative branch, composed of two chambers, the Senate and the House of Commons. The House is the more powerful of the two. Finally, there's an executive branch. Its leader, the Prime Minister, has offices in this building in Ottawa, Canada's capital city. Governmental powers are shared between this national government and those of Canada's provinces and territories. Among other things, provincial and territorial governments are largely responsible for education. And by almost all measures, they do an excellent job. Canadian students were ranked among the best educated in the world in a recent United Nations report. Canada's adult literacy rate is also among the best. An important government service in Canada is its National Health Program that can be used by all citizens. But the program is controversial. Some say that although everyone in Canada can see a doctor when they're sick, waits can be long, and the level of care is not always as good as it should